I'm a dreamer. I have to dream and reach for the stars, and if I miss a star then I grab a handful of clouds. Everyone has a plan, till they get punched in the mouth. God lets everything happen for a reason. It's all a learning process, and you have to go from one level to another. As long as we persevere and endure, we can get anything we want. I could feel his muscle tissues collapse under my force. It's ludicrous these mortals even attempt to enter my realm. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people, greatness is being accepted by the people. When I was in prison, I was wrapped up in all those deep books. That Tolstoy crap, people shouldn't read that stuff. When I fight someone, I want to break his will. I want to take his manhood. I want to rip out his heart and show it to him. I want to rip out his heart and feed it to Lennox Lewis. I want to kill people. I want to rip their stomachs out and eat their children. Real freedom is having nothing. I was freer when I didn't have a cent. I just want to be humble at all times. Everybody's got plans. Until they get hit. I try to catch them right on the tip of his nose, because I try to punch the bone into the brain. I don't try to intimidate anybody before a fight. That's nonsense. I intimidate people by hitting them. I don't understand why people would want to get rid of pigeons. They don't bother no one. My biggest weakness is my sensitivity. I am too sensitive a person. I'm not much for talking. You know what I do. I put guys in body bags when I'm right. Our money is bait money, and bait money is not to be used. It's good to know how to read, but it's dangerous to know how to read and not how to interpret what you're reading. I just want to conquer people and their souls. That's what people respect, the fact that I wasn't a chump that laid on his back and gave up. I intend to fight and I want to win. But my priorities are basically to be a good brother and a strong one, and to try to be a good father one day. I just want to do what I do best, and that's fight. I love it. I'm a historian, and that freaks me out. I feel like sometimes that I was not meant for this society. I ain't the same person I was when I bit that guy's ear off. I'm in trouble because I'm normal and slightly arrogant. A lot of people don't like themselves and I happen to be totally in love with myself. I'm going to get you like a fish. I'm just like you. I enjoy the forbidden fruits in life, too. I'll go back and take what the people owe me. Every time there's a revolution, it comes from somebody reading a book about revolution. David Walker wrote a book and Nat Turner did his thing. When Jesus comes back, these crazy, greedy, capitalistic men are gonna kill him again. Sometimes I put on a ski mask and dress in old clothes, go out on the streets and beg for quarters. I'm the biggest fighter in the history of the sport. If you don't believe it, check the cash register. I think the average person thinks I'm a nut and I deserve whatever happens to me. I'm a Muslim, but I think Jesus would have a drink with me. He would be cool. He would talk to me. People are going to say what they say. I know sometimes I say things, I offend people. The drug dealers, they sympathize with me. They see me as some sort of pathetic character. I've lived places these guys can't defecate in. If Jesus was here, do you think Jesus would show me any love? Do you think Jesus would love me? I feel bad about my outlook, how I feel about people and society, and that I'll never be part of society the way I should. Some people try to get you out of slavery for you to be their slave. The only thing I do is just pray for inspiration, for a way of thinking, because I don't have any particular goal in sight. I'm just happy I'm not a phony. I'm not Mother Teresa, but I'm not Charles Manson either. I'm a nutcase, but that is what I believe. Another thing that freaks me out is time. Time is like a book. You have a beginning, a middle, and an end. It's just a cycle. I can inspire people on how to use money, how to get economically powerful. I love to hit people. I love to. I don't react to a tragic happening anymore. I took so many bad things as a kid, and some people think I don't care about anything. It's just too hard for me to get emotional. I can't cry no more. I think I'll take a bath in his blood. Anyone with a grain of sense would know that if I punched my wife I would rip her head off. It's all lies. I have never laid a finger on her. You can't stay married in a situation where you are afraid to go to sleep in case your wife might cut your throat. One day some guy is going to get $1 billion fight. That equals to being a fool, having fame and no fortune. A lot of guys out there have fame doing this and doing that, but they are broke. I was hoping he would get up so I could hit him again and keep him down. I know I'm going to blow one day. My life is doomed the way it is. I have no future. I know why they don't like me, because they want the money I have. I did my time for the rape. I paid my money to Las Vegas. I paid my dues. Mr. Arthur Ashe, he was good. I read some of his books. He knew about everything, but he was real quiet and didn't talk much. I never met him. When you see me smash somebody's skull, you enjoy it. Anyone with a grain of sense would know that if I punched my wife I would rip her head off. It's all lies. I have never laid a finger on her. I have the same malice in my heart as far as the fight game is concerned, but outside the ring, I won't say anything a dignified man won't say. I just look around and say, I'm a mess. I don't know why I do things. You come home, and you party. But after that, you get a hangover. Everything about that is negative. Quayle said the worst thing that happened to him was that he never trusted his own judgment. I said from now on I am going to go with my own judgment.